You think the resonator is gonna help?
I think so. I mean, we're gonna find out, right?
Still don't believe. Before we get this video started, if you haven't entered for our K24 EM1, head over to eastcoastimport.com right now and get yourself entered. So if you're watching this video right now, it might be your last day to enter for our EM1. I don't know when this video is going to air, but you might have a day or day and a half left to enter for our K24 EM1. So you can head over right now to eastcoastimport.com right now to get yourself entered. Such a dope build. Make sure to go grab something from the website. Every $5 you spend there gets you one entry. I don't know if there's going to be multipliers on the last day, but I can't wait to see who's going to win this car. It's going to be, this is the first YouTube build that I've done here. It means a lot to me. So if you haven't got entered, head over there now, grab something from the site, and I'll see you guys next week. We're gonna find out who the winner is. All right, what up guys? We got something a little bit different in the shop today. I don't know if you guys remember the 06 TSX, maybe 06, 07 Acura TSX that came in here before for full bolt-ons, right? We did skunk tube, manifold. You want to kind of, what did we do last on the car? Manifold, full exhaust, VTC.
Header, VTC, intake manifold, injectors.
And this is your daily driver, right?
No.
No?
It is not. It lately been sitting in my garage. That's it.
Well, we did full bolt-ons. I don't know. I'll try to put the video at the end of this video, or you can go back. I'll make a playlist for this car. So we did a basically full bolt-ons, and then we dynoed it all in the same video. So now in this video, he's doing a few upgrades. So we're doing a Type S oil pump kit. Everything on the timing side is gonna be brand new. He already has the 50-degree VTC gear, and then we're gonna do, was 4 2-to-1 header right now?
Right now, yeah.
So he bought, what kind of header did you buy?
4-to-1.
What brand? Don't remember?
No, I don't.
I'll get it in the install video. So he bought a 4-to-1 header, and he's doing a full 3-inch exhaust. It's gonna
Single
be,
exit.
yeah, so it's gonna be a lot louder than what it is now, but it'll make for a good video because I want to see what it's going to make before and after for horsepower. The Type S pump will only get him to 9,000 RPM, but it shouldn't pick up power with the pump. It'll probably make a little bit more, like a tiny bit more, but we're going to find out. And it's cool weather out now, so it'll probably make, I don't know, what are your horsepower goals?
Well, it made 214 last time. I'm hoping for at least 230.
Okay, that's not bad.
2.5-inch exhaust going to 3. I'm hoping you know, rev it out, fill it more.
Yeah,
you know
so he has all the parts here brand new. We're gonna do Type S oil pump, full exhaust, header, and we're gonna see what it makes. He wants to make 230. So this video is gonna be great because the average dude at home can do this to their stock TSX. This car came in here, you guys seen stock, now it has different wheels on it. It looks a lot different from last time it came in here. We are gonna do the install sometime next week. And then I'll get Jamie here, we'll get the car on a dyno. The car has a Flash Pro in it. Like I said, if you guys missed the last video of when we did the full bolt-ons to the car, you can go back and rewatch it. The video is still up. Kind of gonna be like a comparison video. Full stock 2.4 in here right now with the 50-degree VTC. So we're doing an oil pump kit and the full timing stuff. Honestly, it'll be great to see. You excited?
I am. Can't wait to pick it up.
Yeah, you've been waiting for like 2 months to get in here.
At least.
Yeah, at least.
He's a busy dude.
So I'll see you guys on the install. Good morning. I'm a little late to the party. Jordan got this thing pretty much all ripped apart already. You don't even remember working on this car, as you just told me, right?
Nah, and you don't waste no time when we got back.
Yo, full timing job, changing a header, and you said the oil pan has to come off?
Yeah, and they're fun on TSXs because the old oil pump is so big and the subframe is so close. It's like...
Well, I meant subframe has to come off, not oil. Obviously, oil pan has to come off.
Yeah, the subframe's got to drop down, pain in the butt.
Yeah, I came here this morning and Jordan's like, damn it, I forgot the subframe has to come off on this car. Which car that doesn't have the subframe? FG?
No, they have the subframe, but there's more clearance on the FG than the TSX, which sucks. But the good thing is putting the pan back on with the Type S pump. There's more room for the pan to move around, so you can just kind of slap it on. But the subframe's already down at that point, so it's definitely Monday.
Yeah. So it's not a job you want to do without a lift. So we got the header off. Header is a 4.2-to-1, his old header, and then full exhaust. He's doing a full 3-inch, I guess, with a single exit in the back.
Yeah, single side.
That's gonna be super loud.
Yeah, definitely. But he's got a resonator here as well, I think.
You think the resonator is gonna help?
I think so. I mean, we're gonna find out, right? Well, honestly, real quick, whoever did the install on all these parts, they did a really great job. I ain't gonna lie.
You did.
Oh, that was us?
Yeah, that was you. You did the install and everything. So we are gonna do the header. So he came in here with a used pump. I do not recommend anyone to buy a used pump off the street, even if it's good. I talked him into buying a brand new Type S oil pump and the full oil pump kit. That'll be here tomorrow. Today's plan is to rip apart the complete timing side here and basically prep everything for tomorrow to get all the new parts on. At the end, we'll do the exhaust, get it fabbed up, kind of see how it fits. We've never done a single exit. I didn't even know they made the single exits for the TSX.
I don't know if this kit is for TSX or if it's just a universal kit, but I don't think they make a full bolt-on single side for TSX. We're about to find out.
Yeah. So this is like a pretty dope video because he came in before and then we did all the modifications. He said he made like 213 or whatever. He wants to make like 230. I don't think the oil pump kit will pick up horsepower. It'll just have him rev to 9,000. But the exhaust will be a good change. We'll see how much it picks up. Because you guys see on our stock EG, the intake alone picked up like, I think what was it, 10 or 15 horsepower?
No, it was 20.
20?
20 on the OEM Plus build.
So we'll see. I think he has a 2.5-inch exhaust. So we'll see how much kind of it restricted for him. So you guys out there that have a TSX, this would be a good comparison to see with this versus that. And we'll put the car in a dyno by the end of this video with Jamie. Probably get it done in about 2 pulls. But he wants to make 230, which isn't really, it's not too much off.
I think if he really wants to make 230, I could really help him out. Just
what are you going to do to it?
Put a little button inside. He don't even got to know what it is. Just push the button, you know, he might make 330, you know?
A nitrous kit. But honestly, this engine looks good. The car is super clean. It looks a lot different. You know why you don't remember the car? Because of the rims. Yeah, he changed the rims out.
The car looks really good.
Yeah, it's super clean.
It's clean, for sure. I like seeing cars like this because you know they're like passionate about it and they take care of their stuff. So I have an appreciation for people like him. I
thought he dailied this, so I'm wrong. He said he drives it only on the weekend, which is probably going to be right because that exhaust might be loud. I don't know yet. I know a K-Series with a 3-inch exhaust is super loud. Unless you put the right muffler on it, but still going to be loud. But stay tuned. We're going to get the timing fully ripped apart and then get the header on today and then maybe exhaust tomorrow and the oil pump tomorrow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and head out to lunch. So you could go ahead and here you want my gloves.
All right, let me
take my gloves.
So this is kind of where the exhaust is gonna sit. Single muffler. Let me put that back up real quick. Single muffler exhaust. Probably we're gonna sit at right there.
Can we bring it back to like the 2000s?
2000? Oh, you're gonna sideways?
Can we?
You probably had one like that in your CRX.
Yeah, with one wiper on the windshield. Yeah. We ain't know about that. Yeah. Painted door panels and shit.
Painted door panels?
Yeah, bro. They used to have vinyl. Ahmed probably knows because he's spray paint daddy.
No, you know. You're the one that was
Yeah, bro. I stopped spray painting 10 years ago.
A picture in the fucking in the video.
Picture what? You got a picture of your CRX?
Body kit, whatever you had on there.
Oh, that's a car I built like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Black Widow kit on a CRX.
Black Widow kit. You painted your door panels?
Yeah, bro.
Your door panel.
So back in the day, some people probably know on the channel, fucking, what was it, like 2000s? Back when like Nopi was popular, all those car shows, people would like spray paint like the top half of the door panel, but it was vinyl paint. Vinyl paint was legit, like it wasn't just a rattle can.
I need you guys to drop in the comments if J-Rock, you really painted your door panels.
Yeah, if you guys are like 30 years or older, you can comment. If you're younger than that, you don't know, so don't even bother with that. But I'm telling you, I'll find the can for you.
You probably had an underglow kit on your CRX.
No, I never did that.
My boy was out there with painted door panels and his wiper halfway up the windshield.
I had one blade sideways across my windshield with a Tenzo wiper.
Yo, you had the blade with the 2 blades on it?
No, I didn't do that.
Yo, I gotta see that. I need you guys drop in the comments if that's real, if that was a thing back in the day.
Oh, it was a thing.
I feel young as hell right now.
Yeah, that's before your time. I feel old as hell saying that.
I want you guys to see how much room Jared got to work with. Like literally, because he gotta scrape all that off. You got small fingers, bro? No, right? Doing a timing job while the engine's in the car is pretty much like, it's not bad, but it's tough. Like, look at this. There is maybe from there to there, I want to say maybe 6 inches. That's what she said.
I was waiting for something. This is the tools I have to use because it's so tight.
That's a tight fit, bro. Can't even get like a ratchet in there.
Tricks of the trade right here.
Don't be showing people all your tricks.
No.
But let me see. Okay. That easy?
That easy, baby.
All right, so we got all the timing components off. Honestly, look pretty good. It's not too bad. Definitely someone has changed them before. When replacing all your timing stuff, make sure to get all OEM parts. You do not want to get anything aftermarket at all, because we've seen a lot of tensioners fail in the past before.
Yeah. Don't let them sell you on these performance tensioners.
Yes.
They don't work good.
I don't care how big of the name brand it is. We've seen those big name brand tensioners fail all the time.
8-second approved. No problems every time.
Yeah, we use them on every single engine here. So I took the header off. I took the header out of the wrap. It looks a little bit different. So this is 4:2-1, and this is 4:1. In your experience, have you ever seen? Well, which one did you prefer putting on your car? I personally didn't see no like big horsepower difference.
I couldn't see that much of a difference. The only difference is on the 4:1, the collector is a little bit bigger, so I mean, you might see some gains on the dyno, but not anything dramatic. But I mean, obviously bigger.
I'm hoping bigger is better, right? I'm hoping he hits his horsepower goal. He wants to make 230 with it. We don't know what it's gonna do. I've never dynoed back to back after like exhaust swap. It'll rev to 9 grand, and it'll have a full 3-inch exhaust, which will breathe a little bit better. So I can't wait to see what it's gonna make. But here's the header. This header is actually pretty dope. It came coated already. So you guys see it is.
This is 3-inch, right? So maybe
This is 3 to 2.5. So on the right side here is a 3-inch. This is a 2.5.
So here you have J-Rock and here you have Sonic, so you can kind of compare the differences there.
Yo, J-Rock. Looks like you gotta take off a subframe.
Nah.
Nah? Did you get lucky?
Nah, not yet.
You guys see, this is what he's talking about, right? If we have one of those engine hoists that grabs the engine on top, it'll work. That way we can pick up the engine just a little bit.
The subframe's gonna have to come down.
Bro, that's pretty close too. It's almost out.
The problem is because the pump is so big over here, it's not allowing the pan to shift.
That's not the news I wanted to hear.
You? You?
It's not, I thought we were gonna have this oil pan down just now. It's so close, so close. It's like almost there. Almost there, J-Rock. You almost cut it. If you had another inch, which I know you don't have. You,
I know you hear that all the time.
Damn, man. Subframe has to come down. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Subframe is still in the car, but I don't know how you did it. That was a nightmare just now, what we just went through.
Hopefully it goes back together smoother.
So oil pan's down. Turn some light on real quick. Now next up is take this big, I don't know why Honda even made this pump. This pump sucks. Someone came in here the other day, one of these things blew up in their car, lost the engine. They suck.
Yeah, they do.
Here's the oil pan. So we're gonna take this down. Hopefully the new oil pump comes in. I think it's gonna come in tomorrow, so we're gonna get that put on. Pretty much prep this whole engine today to get everything put on for tomorrow. Hoping to get it running tomorrow, back and finished. Gotta fab up the exhaust. Don't know how long that's gonna take. And then we hit the dyno. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Good morning. Before I get this video started, I want to give a huge shout out to Auto Fair Honda. That's where we get all our Honda parts from. Literally call them up, tell them what you need. Ask for Ryan. He sent us a full Type S oil pump kit. When you call and ask, they literally know everything that you need. Called them up and told them that I needed a Type S oil pump kit. And he literally sends you everything you need to put the oil pump kit in. It's not just the oil pump. You need the baffle, you need a few other things, and they literally have a kit in stock there. You can call them and order it up. But the pump is not plug and play if you're doing a Type S oil pump kit on a 2.4. The fun part begins, huh?
Art class today.
Art class, so what are you doing?
Just mapping out my cut.
Gotta modify the pump to make it fit.
Yep.
So none of these pumps that you guys buy online, they're not cut. Some people cut them and sell them. When you buy them new from Honda, they're not cut to fit. So you have to literally just cut a little bit off. I gotta show you the markings that Jordan just made. It's not too much off, but you still have to do some cutting. And you have to tape off the end so you don't get shavings. So we're gonna cut the pump, put everything back together today. I'm trying to get everything in one video, including the dyno. It might be a little longer video than expected, but I'm gonna put everything in this video, hopefully. And there you have it. Oil pump baffles in. You don't look too happy.
I love YouTube because then it's just like, it's done. I don't really see what it's about.
Yo, what a messy job. The worst part about this whole job is all the oil.
Nah.
No?
It's putting that pan back on.
Oh, the oil pan?
That?
Oh, I forgot all about that. So he did the Jack Cartel lower timing guide. Can you explain what that does?
It just keeps the chain from jumping, I guess. If your tensioner goes bad, keeps you from skipping timing. You can see.
It's like a good safety piece to have.
Yeah, you can see it basically hugs the chain so it can't skip. It looks nice, but too bad you don't see it all the time.
So we're putting this timing cover back on?
I don't know if I should do, there's two ways of doing it. Either we can put the pan on now, or we can put the cover and then the pan. I usually put the cover, then the pan, but
The way the subframe looking.
we might not even put a pan, right? Can we just give it back to the customer like that and tell him to put his own pan?
All right, so here we go. We're gonna put the pan on, timing cover, header, and then full exhaust. Then we hit the dyno. Sounds easier said than done. And just like that, everything's on, huh? Just like you said, 2 minutes in. Minute into
You better go do that thing because you literally just got back right now.
I did just get back. Yo, busy day here, but the header is on. The oil pan is on. My bad, I wasn't here to help you out, J-Rock. Timing cover's all buttoned up. We're gonna put a new oil filter on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna record the exhaust getting put on or not. I'm just trying to make this video like simple, and you guys know what it takes to weld up an exhaust. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that full process, but it's gonna be a single exit out the back to a full 3-inch. Oil pan's all buttoned up. Same thing with the timing side. We're just gonna put fresh oil in here, and then valve cover I think back on, or it might be already on.
Where you been at, baby? Come on.
You move way too quick for me. But we're almost ready for the dyno.
Almost.
All right, so exhaust and then dyno. And then I'll see you guys on the rollers. Pretty much end of day here today. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the rest of the exhaust fab up. Next video you guys will see after this will be the dyno footage. Gonna put oil in it and then do the first startup on it with the new oil pump. After this, we'll be on the dyno. See you guys then. It's dyno day here today. Got the car all buttoned up. You think it's gonna make 230?
I hope we reach the goal for our boy. He deserves it.
He does. He's been through a lot. He's been through full bolt-ons. He said he made 213 before. What sucks is today is, out of all the days, today is the hottest day. It's like 62 here. After it's been like 40s all week. I don't know, hopefully we can hit that mark or close to it at least. He wants to make 230 wheel with the upgraded oil pump and the full 3-inch exhaust. We got the car set up here on the rollers. The exhaust came out pretty dope. I honestly like it. Single exit in the back. So waiting on Jamie to get here. Should be here in about a few minutes, and then let's see what this thing makes. My son just got here. Weather cooled down just a little bit. I think it got down to like 50 something. We're about to make our first pull on the dyno. Hoping for 230. Jamie should have this tuned within like 2 pulls, I think.
Usually pretty quick. Probably 20 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah. I gotta run real quick, so I'm gonna leave the camera with J-Rock. Yo, Jamie, what's your prediction? Tuned it last time, made 213. Type S pump, 3-inch exhaust. 224?
I said 225.
Yeah. Jamie's usually right on the money. I put a little cooler out, I think it'll probably pick up a little bit more, but we don't know yet. Still don't know yet. I think sounds good.
I'll tell you one thing, it definitely sounds like a hatchback. That exhaust sounds good.
Yeah, you don't expect the TSX to sound like this, but about to get into the first pull. I think maybe 2-3 pulls and it should be all set.
So first pull was 211. Just probably got to make some adjustments. So we'll get in the next pull right now.
Pretty good. 219. Not bad. Still figuring it out. Yeah, I think got like a clogged air filter. Alright, so we're gonna do the last pull on the TSX. He has a clogged air intake, so this should be like final dyno number. It's pretty, it's like 60 degrees out here. It's not that great, but
I'll make some jam.
Damn! 229. 229, that's crazy. Just because of this right here. Yo, Jamie, remember we took off the intake off the white hatch, picked up 15 or 20 wheel?
Like
20 wheel. That's crazy how much, like, it's supposed to be a cold air intake, and that shit is restrictive. Like, super restrictive. Insane. I think that's exactly what he wanted. 229. He wanted 230, like maybe a horsepower off, which is honestly insane. All from an intake tube.
That's crazy. That's a good intake too, supposedly.
Yeah. So that's gonna be final numbers for the TSX 229. Clog, he's gonna have to get a different intake, or honestly run the intake maybe in the bay, but the battery's right there, so don't know what he's gonna do. So final dyno number is 229. With the intake tube off, it makes like 220 with it on. It's crazy, 10 wheel horsepower for the intake, insane. So thank you, Jamie, appreciate you. So this is where we removed the intake pipe. We split it here and it picked up horsepower. The only reason why we did that, because it reminded me of the EG hatch that we did with the K20 Type R. When we removed the intake, we picked up like 20 wheel. So I don't remember when we dynoed the car if we pulled the intake off. He made 213, I don't think we did. So I think if we'd have removed it then, the car would have been making like 218, maybe 220. So now with the upgrades that he did, I think it picked up 10, maybe 12 horsepower, if that. And also the weather doesn't help. So what he did for upgrades are the Type S oil pump kit, which makes it rev to like 9 grand. And then he did a full 3-inch exhaust all the way back with a single muffler. He made 213 before, and now with the intake pipe being removed, he made 229. Pretty decent gains. I know it's not much, it's something, you know, and especially on the TSX, which is pretty great. So those of you guys at home that are doing this, He has full bolt-ons on this car, 3-inch exhaust, Type S oil pump kit, 50-degree VTC gear, and 229. So if you're looking to do a TSX with all this parts, you'll probably be able to make 229 with AC and power steering. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm going to close this out, and then make sure to enter the win for our 2000 Civic Si.